cover letter and resume. Do you guys all have cover letters and resumes? For the position that you are planning on walking into after you complete your education? Have you already identified what that position is and with what company? You guys already identified those organizations? Yeah. So, a cover letter and resume is good to have. Just, if someone asks you for it, once again, back to the expectation, if you're in a paralegal program, and please don't take this the wrong way, if I'm in a paralegal program, then I've already figured out where I'm going to work when I graduate. Or where I'm going to work the next week if I'm not working now. And if it's going to be related to paralegal. I've already figured it out, or I'm strategizing, I'm developing some sort of plan. So my cover letter and my resume should be targeted, once again, same thing as the MVP, to those type of opportunities that you want. You want the job? You want to be differentiated? You want to distinguish yourself? Then do something different. Whatever you can do to make sure that your cover letter and your resume pops. Yeah, make a connection. That's excellent. Make a connection. That is absolutely right. I teach and train on that when I'm doing sales training. How to be effective making connection. Because if you're not effective making connection, you won't ever sell anything. It's like trying to tow a car without the winch, without the hook. How far are you going to get down the road? You're not going to get down the road at all because you ain't hooked up. You ain't got a connection. Right. Yeah. You got a tow truck and there's a car and you got a hook and a cable, but if you don't connect it up, where are you going? Where's the car going? Nowhere. So you got to make a connection. So that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. I teach that. Create a purpose-driven letter that highlights your interest, skill, and ability and the value you will bring to the company. So if that's the case, you can't make a general cover letter. I mean, you can have a general cover letter that highlights certain things, but your cover letter should be very specific based upon the opportunity that you're looking for in the organization. And that doesn't mean you have to go out and have 100 cover letters. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. You might have 2 or 3. 2 or 3, based upon what your career path, the career field is, and based upon what you want to do. You might have 2 or 3, because typically, if you're focused in on your career path and what you want to do, then there's not going to be 50,000 companies or 50,000 organizations that you're going to be looking to get a job with. You can't work it all in nowhere. Find 10, find 5, find 20, and have a resume that works for those. Write a professional resume. Have 2 resumes, chronological resume and a functional resume. Do you guys know the difference between the 2? You know what a chronological resume is?
Well, chronological basically follows your job history, education, and functional highlights your skills and your ability. Right.
Absolutely. Excellent. Excellent. Chronological is just based upon time. I worked here from here to here, and then I worked here from here to here, I worked here from here to here. I was educated at this place during these time frames and that sort of stuff. And it and it may highlight some skills, expertise, achievements, associations, and things along those lines. And then functional is just what you said. It's specifically skills, expertise, notable achievements, and that sort of thing. It isn't necessarily time bound.